Driving to one of Willie Nelson's cabins. Everybody's in a four-wheel drive but us. It's like, man, welcome to the South, motherfucker. Now watch your back. Driving to one of Willie Nelson's cabins.
Man,
yeah. So if you hear like my GPS interrupting us, my apologies. Right up front. But yeah, dude, how you doing?
Man, never better. Just kicking it in Germany, having a cocktail and a cigarette. So you're going to one of Willie Nelson's cabins.
Yeah. My wife, she's a makeup artist and does films and works for different artists and stuff. But one of the crew that's part of these films she's been doing bought one of Willie Nelson's cabins, and this is kind of like a, hey man, we moved in, come fucking check it out kind of thing. Man, there's supposed to be a bunch of music going on. I don't have no idea what to expect, but you know, it's hit my mind after the last couple of days. So here I am behind the wheel of an automobile.
Have guitar, will travel, right?
Always, dude. You know, which reminds me, I didn't grab a harmonica, so fuck me.
So it's cool to get to chat with you. I mean, I saw you at Heavy Rebel, but you know, we didn't really get to do much talking because you know how Heavy Rebel is.
Yeah. Well, what I remember of it, but yeah, that was a fun weekend. But Jesus, dude, that was what, 2005. So yeah, man, that's like 18 years ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was the festival that I went to every year. Dave Quick and Mike really put something amazing together and gave a lot of bands a chance to really be part of something really cool. And you know, so many of those bands wouldn't have got a chance to play in front of a crowd that big, and it was just awesome because I had so many friends with local bands. You know.
First off, I couldn't believe he like booked my band, and I mean, I never even talked to him. I did it all through freaking MySpace, if you remember that shit.
Oh yeah.
I forget how I found out about it. I guess at the time I was in a psychobilly band. I was trying to get I was putting together an East Coast tour, and I found out that was coinciding with the dates that we were booking. And he couldn't have been any more helpful. I got to see some really cool bands that I probably otherwise hadn't have ever seen, you know?
All of it was that it was like a community. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
The after parties were legendary.
Yeah. Yeah, I ended up at somebody's apartment, and it was like, then the next day we were up all night, and then we had to drive to Raleigh the next day, and I remember being hungover as shit. Had to play that next night. It was pretty rough. But you know, good times. Nothing I don't regret.
There's a lot to leave on the cutting room floor, as we like to say.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Your new stuff is kicking, man. Surf Anarchy.
I started out like early on, you know, playing like surf and psychobilly music, and in the past like 6 months, you know, I started like wanting to, you know, do some like surf and rockabilly kind of shit again, you know, because I'm kind of all over the map as far as, you know, what I like to play, you know, but surf has always been like one thing I love to play, you know, more than most things, because I'm a punk rocker, you know, that's where I started. It was a memorial for my buddy Phil DeVille, that I was in a band called Mustang Lightning in the 90s. So it was kind of a thing for him. That's why I did it. And I was trying to do something that sounded authentically surf, but in the 21st century. So yeah.
What I really dig is the variety of music that you make. You know what I mean? Like you have certain songs that they got that driving ass train beat. You have songs that are slow, they're bluesy, some that are honky tonk, and then you have fucking industrial. And I really appreciated that because I love industrial music as well as guitar and roots based music too. So it was really, really cool to get to listen to your stuff and have that kind of show up. I was like, oh wow, that was cool.
Yeah, I play what's in my head, and there's so many. I've never been like somebody that's just like locked up into like one kind of one genre of music, for lack of a better term.
I appreciate that.
But it's just like, and I was really into Killing Joke, like when I was younger, and I was into Pigface and the Revolting Cocks and all that kind of shit. So eventually it's going to come out, sooner or later. You know what I mean? Like in your music. So yeah, I appreciate you catching that, dude, and digging on it.
Oh yeah, I was, I absolutely love anything that it has remnants of the stuff that I grew up liking, but yet it's still original, because I get so excited when I hear original music, because there's so many people just decide they just kind of want to rehash the past, and hey, if that's what they want to do, that's cool and that's fine. But when people make completely original stuff from scratch, it's like getting to taste somebody's recipe, and I really dig it.
Yeah. Well, to me, there's two things that I'm very passionate about, and that's music and then food. And I even cooking. I just throw in like different influences from I might throw some freaking curry powder in my gumbo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like so that's kind of how I am with music too. It's I guess I kind of live in a melting pot world.
Well, that makes for not just somebody to have an interesting personality, but also they're going to create interesting music because they're not trying to copy and paste.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I saw you had Cherie from the Runaways. How did that happen?
Well, my wife and Cherie Curry, they go back like probably 20 years.
Oh wow!
And they've known each other about 20, 25 years. And, I've been doing this thing for Music Cares, getting different people involved. I just, I called her up, and I was like, told her what I was doing, and she's like, send me what you got. And at the time, all I had was some music that recorded and, and a title. And she was like, well, send me some lyrics and stuff and some vocal stuff, and I'll see what I can do with it. Because she's not really a songwriter per se, And so I had my friend Nasha Taylor, a good friend of mine, a great songwriter from Austin, and he wrote, the original lyrics and the melodies. We sent it to her, and she listened to it, and she's like, well, I don't really like the title or the chorus. Can I change it? And I'm like, man, you do whatever you want to do with it. And that's how that happened. She recorded her vocals, sent it to me, and I mixed it in my studio. Yeah. And Ryder Size, Natural Pussy. She played the lead guitar part at the very end of the song, So, I had some really cool people involved in that project.
You record everything on your own, man, in your own studio?
Yeah, but also do like a lot of people that contribute, like usually do it remote. I've had people like add like Hammond beat and piano and stuff. It's all pretty much done remote, and then I take it and mix everything in my studio at home.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did for my first project. For my second project, I just played all the instruments myself and then mixed it down and did everything. It's really cool to meet people who, do it from scratch, because I don't know about you, but when I was growing up playing in bands, I couldn't afford to go to the recording studio.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if there's a takeaway from COVID, is the fact that I just said, well, fuck it. I mean, I have the technology, I can afford it, and everybody's recording remote now. So that's kind of why I started the whole thing. I wanted to do stuff with people that I either had never worked with but wanted to, or people that I hadn't, worked with in years. And, we want to do some kind of reunion, and not have to fly across the country or across, the fucking Atlantic or whatever to do it. You just do it remote, like right over the fucking internet. It's like amazing.
Yeah.
So that's how all that shit went down.
You were out there pounding the highway with the rest of us out there touring, and then, COVID went and upended so many of our lives, and so many people went to other kinds of artistic mediums because of that. And aside from recording, was there anything else that you found yourself being like, I never really thought about doing this, but here I am?
Yeah. I started playing a lot of lap steel and resonator guitar, and then I really got fucking obsessed by playing bass to the point where now I really like, the only thing I really play live like these days like is bass, because I just got into it so hardcore, and I'm like, why the fuck did I ignore this instrument for so many years? Fucking love it. I mean, I know you play stand-up bass and you play guitar, so I'm sure you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to sound like a guitar player playing the bass, which so many people do. So I really, just dove into it, from like, okay, I got to think like a bass player. I got to do this, and I guess because I've been playing guitar for so many years, it kind of fell into place pretty quickly. Same with the harmonica. I've been around it for so long. I'm like, why the fuck didn't I pick this thing up 20 years ago? It's like, why didn't I fucking play this thing 20 years ago? I mean, I started getting gigs around Nashville, playing it turned out I was getting more gigs playing harmonica than I was playing guitar. So, I guess that's a cool thing.
Yeah, I mean, if it worked out for you, then I don't see how it could be bad.
Oh no, it's been nothing but awesome, and I love playing harmonica. I amplify it, I run it through effects, and do whack shit that I just kind of I took kind of the Chicago blues approach, but
you took the Chicago blues approach and you mixed it with the wax tracks approach, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice analogy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like that. I'm gonna steal that from you.
It's yours, dude.
All right. Good.
That's the first thing I thought of.
From you.
I was like, yeah, this is like if Ministry knew how to use a harmonica properly.
Yeah, well, I mean, they used a fucking a lap or a pedal steel, I guess, or whatever it was in Jesus Built My Hot Rod,
Yeah.
I think that was Gibby Hayes, but and I was like, man, if they could use that instrument in fucking industrial, what the fuck is stopping me from anything else? I mean, hell, and I took up the washboard, which has been a lot, fun coming from New Orleans. It's something I've heard for a lot of years, and I'm like, I could never do that shit. But next thing I know, I'm fucking playing in a band, playing a washboard. So it's been kind of, that's the takeaway from all that COVID bullshit, if there is one.
I don't know if your MySpace still exists, but if it does, anybody that's listening to this needs to read about the live journal that Rhoades kept during Hurricane Katrina, because it will absolutely blow your mind just how accurate and just how crazy the situation was. Since you mentioned New Orleans, I had to bring that up.
Oh, yeah. I was 3 days in the Superdome. I didn't get to meet one Saints player. What the fuck? you know. But wow, we are in the motherfucking country, girlfriend. Look at us, man. I'm in a part of Tennessee that I have never seen before in my life, dude. And you're inadvertently a part of this insane journey.
That's kind of rad.
Willie Nelson, bitches.
I mean, I played in Nashville quite a bit, and I mean, I lived in Chattanooga for quite some time.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Yeah, man, I'm well familiar with that drive from Nashville to Chattanooga.
Yeah, I'm like on these. I mean, I'm looking. This is like Donald Trump country, dude. It's fucking nuts.
What you?
This is crazy.
What you near Cookville?
It's like I'm in a place called. Well, it says it's like Goodlettsville. I know it's one of them villes. But this bill is like rural fucking Ville, man. I mean, this is crazy. I'm glad the sun's still up. This is like right out of fucking the evil or the Evil Dead. You know, driving in that cabin.
Oh yeah, man. I have sometime. We're going to have to do an anniversary special sometime, but I'll have to get together the 7 people that were in my swing band when we had the absolute most insane hillbilly tornado fucking cannibal human trafficking gig you've ever heard. And to anybody that's hearing this, yeah, you're gonna want to hear that. Trust me.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Trust me. But as long as somebody knows your last coordinates, you'll be fine, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, I have my GPS, so at least Google knows where I'm at. So we're good.
So if you show up missing, they can at least like check your PIM.
Yeah, exactly, right? But I haven't seen any cow skulls hanging on anybody's houses. But damn, I just saw the biggest Rottweiler I've ever seen in my life. All right, yeah, this is rural route as fuck, dude. This is awesome. And I'm talking to a dude in Germany while I'm like doing this.
Isn't life strange? So I want to give a shout out to Dave Quick because if not for him putting together Heavy Rebel, this would not be happening.
I blame all this on Dave Quick. All this shit is his fault, man. Him and his heavy goddamn rebel weekender thing.
I can't wait to have him on here and just ask him how he got the ideas to do just such an amazing festival.
They're still doing it, right? I mean, I don't know if it's still happening after COVID, but it's been going on for a fucking long time.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really, really hard to get people to stop trying to come to that event, especially because there also used to be Elvis Fest too, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn, I forgot about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember the mud wrestling stuff. That was pretty crazy.
Banana pudding eating contest, and oh man, it was great.
Yeah, that was some whack shit. Yeah. It was. And I saw my tattoo artist there, and that I had seen in like 5 to 6 years. I mean, it was a cool time. And the 7-shot screamers.
Oh, the trash fight.
I'm still fucking the dopest I'd seen in a long time.
Yeah, the 7-shot screamers.
They were up there in fur coats and from St. Louis. I think you're from. Yeah, bass players like playing a stand-up bass, wearing a fucking mink stow, and it's like fucking August. I'm like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and then someone got on stage.
That was a good time, dude.
With them and started throwing trash at the crowd, and then the crowd started throwing trash back, and there was a giant trash fight. Do you remember that?
Oh man, no, I don't. I wish I did.
I think you probably might have dipped to the after party at that point.
Yeah, there was so many. I mean, every now and then, like something will pop into my brain out of nowhere from that night. That I'd completely forgotten about. It's like when I think about that night, it's like in like you're seeing previews to a movie or something. You know what I mean? Instead of getting the whole motion picture. But yeah, and every now and then I'll get like a fucking reel of information that I'd forgotten about. Yeah, and that happened. That was all in like a 16-hour, like, time span.
Oh shit! I'd go for all 3 days.
Oh, wow, dude. We got there. I guess whatever day we played on. I think that was the second day, and then we had to leave. I mean, I wanted to stay the whole fucking weekend, but we had a gig the night before, and then we played the next night in Raleigh. Which, if in hindsight, I wish we would have canceled and just stayed there, because we were such a train wreck and being hungover.
Oh yeah, there's
and I would have loved to have been there.
There's so many bands that was able to use it as an anchor gig to, continue on their tour. And that was a great thing. But man, it was great when certain bands would be able to be like, they'd just haul in and be like, yeah, we're here for the whole weekend. And, oh man, I almost feel like there should be a separate podcast just talking to people who was Heavy Rebel.
Yeah, right. You could have like the Heavy Rebel podcast.
Or just memories.
That would probably
fuzzy memories of Heavy Rebel.
Yeah, that would keep you busy for at least another 10 years.
Good Lord. We'd have to leave a lot on the cutting room floor.
Yeah. A lot of people would probably get arrested, but it's all good. I think that shit's past the 7 years of what's that shit called?
The statute of limitations.
Yeah, statute of limitations. Yeah. You just have to keep everything 7 years current. Like past, so you don't get anybody in trouble.
Yeah,
but dude, that would be I would fucking listen to that.
Oh, that
would keep.
It'd be like, oh, it's 2023, so everybody can keep an open mind, or whoever I'm talking to can choose to not disclose whatever they disclose. It's really up to them. It's sort of an informational buffet, if you will.
Yeah. But in Europe, people will dig it. In America, they'll just cancel culture your ass,
So many just cool things that you can think about whenever you think of that event. Literally, we could spend hours just talking about that mess. I know that you put that new single out. Do you have more songs coming?
Oh, dude, we're about to go down a crazy country road.
Another one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, this one's not paved.
That's what I want.
The median is a field.
Like that's definitely where Willie would hang out.
Oh, this is fucking dope. This man, I wish I would have done a video, instead of audio. This would been like fucking like the shit. This is crazy, dude. You gotta videotape that shit. There's like this dilapidated, like, I don't know if it was a barn or yeah, dude, it is fucking sick. Well, Skip. It's Skip. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
The road to Willie Nelson.
Yeah, this is the road to ruin, man. Jesus, dude. This is fucking nasty. This is awesome. But about to hit the creek. Yeah, there's actually two-way traffic going down this fucking crazy road, but everybody's in a four-wheel drive but us.
And my Toyota.
It's like, man, welcome to the South, motherfucker. Now watch your back. All right, so let's get the last question before I was interrupted by our dirt road. It was about it was one of the tracks, right?
Yeah, you got new stuff coming out.
Yeah, well, on Valentine's Day, I have this. It's kind of techno, like.
Oh, everybody's leaving.
Oh shit! Oh man, it's like we're leaving a festival. It's like we're arriving at Bonnaroo on a Sunday. No, but it's called the Widow and the Willows, and then I'm doing this T-Rex thing with like different vocalists. We're doing the Slider, and I'm still collecting all the vocalists. And we're at Willie Nelson's cabin. On the front door, Skip, it says, Willie doesn't like crowds. 5-person limit, please.
Hey, how's it going?
Let me ask you this, dude.
Yeah.
I'm doing this, the last thing I'm doing for Music Cares is it's like a 5 song, like EP. I mean, I don't even know if that's the correct term for it anymore, but it's gonna be all AC/DC like songs.
Nice.
And yeah, but I want you to either play guitar, bass, or fucking sing, whatever you do. I'll send you a song if you want to get involved, dude. It's gonna be dope, you know. And right now I have a version of Livewire, which I think I sent you.
Yeah.
And I just did one of Sin City. But, you know, we're doing all like Bon Scott era AC/DC.
Alrighty.
And I got this one thing. And now that you told me you're like really into wax tracks, I'm doing like this fucking industrial kind of thing of Dirty Deeds, you know, where it's got like the drum part. It's basically, it's this dude, it samples of somebody hitting iron, you know, ding-tock, ding-tock. You know, it's like, down, you know what I mean? It would be like so fucking dope. So if you want to be a part of that, dude, we'll have to talk to this off air, but I would love for you. I'm asking you on air in front of your friends if you'll fucking do it. I'm putting you on the spot.
We'll definitely talk turkey because the reason I picked up the guitar was Angus Young. So there's that.
Yeah, well, boom goes the dynamite, dude. Because even when I was at my utmost, I'm in a Black Flag and fuck you punk rock mode, dude, I still listen to fucking AC/DC, and I never denied it.
It's lawn mowing music, dude. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, dude. It's like busting. Like, I don't like this plate anymore. Against the wall now. You know, it's like in Sin City's playing as you're throwing fucking plates against the wall, you know?
Oh,
it's I mean, and it's, you know, and dude, how many times have you gotten laid to an AC/DC song as opposed to say, I got laid to a, well, this is a bad example, but Rush. You know, nobody gets laid to Rush, but people get laid to AC/DC. People get laid to the Damned, you know? People get, you know what I mean? It's like New Rose, yeah, you might be hitting it hard, but you know, you're still gonna get the job done.
But
AC/DC, dude,
you're welcome to try to fuck inside of Russian Neil Peart's polyrhythms, but you're just gonna dislocate your hip. And
and she's gonna look at you and go, "Will you put something on that like makes me want to like gyrate?" Nothing against Rush. But yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, AC/DC is like, it's sex beat, like the Gun Club, and shit like that, you know? And
Sisters of Mercy.
Yeah, right. You know, it's all from the hip. And that's basically what's been driving me since I was 13. You know, I'm a perpetual fucking moron that thinks Beavis and Butthead are my fucking idols. And there you got it. That's me in a fucking sentence.
Well, I think that it's definitely going to be one of those things that once you mix it with all the other musical ideas you have, it's going to create that really cool gumbo that you got going on, man. I'm looking forward to hearing.
Yeah, but dude, I can't wait till you fucking hear the slider, the T-Rex thing, because I actually made a conscious effort to make it sound as close to like the way that Tony Visconti produced that shit, like in 72, 73, whenever the fuck it came out, and all the way down to the double drums, you know. And so I'm using different singers with different kind of backgrounds. So I'm hoping that'll be coming out by April Fool's Day. That's kind of my vision.
I mean, you know, T-Rex used Flo and Eddie together, so why not?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, shit, dude. We should sit down and drink some beer and talk music.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you're in Germany.
I have a Discord channel with video chat. For
Nice.
anybody that's listening to
oh,
this,
we
they're
can-
welcome to inquire about the
Yeah.
Discord. It's a pretty cool place to hang out. We have some good fun there.
Oh, dude, send me that link. We will. We'll fucking drink some German beer, and you'll probably have a better access to that than I do. I'll buy what I can at my local, gourmet beer distributor, but you're still going to have the dope shit. But we can still sit down and drink German beer and talk music. That would be so dope.
We can jam live blues together, man.
Oh, you can do that shit?
Shit, yeah, we can.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, well, I got a doll. I guess I can do that shit. Fuck me.
All you need is a webcam
Right on.
and the link to my Discord, and we'll party.
Oh, dude, no, we're going to do that shit.
Fantastic. So if you want to give any plugs right now would be the time, man. Any websites, any emails?
Okay. Yeah. Hello, listeners. This is Rhoades D'Ablo from somewhere the fuck in the middle of nowhere, America, USA. And on Valentine's Day, which I always thought was a Hallmark holiday in America, but if it's the Hallmark holiday in your country, I apologize. But at the same time, I have a new single coming out on that day, which is February 14th. And on the 28th of February, I have a special rock and roll surprise. And you can find all that shit at Spotify.com/Rhoades D'Ablo. So I think that's what it is.
All the internet places.
Yeah, all those. Yeah. I mean, just stick Rhoades D'Ablo, and that's D''ABLO. Just search it in your fucking Google or whatever you use, and I'm gonna pop up somewhere whether you want me to or not. So yeah, iTunes, Pandora, I'm on fucking TikTok for fucking Christ's sakes.
OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, dude, all that bullshit, like whatever. I go through DistroKid and those guys are shameless. So,
right on.
And at the end of the day, I collect, 0.73, 0.5 percentages of a penny per stream. But, 1,000 of you guys can make me a penny. So please help me. I'm broke. My long distance bill isn't good. My AT&T bill isn't going to pay for itself. So, dude, coming from me straight from the middle of nowhere. Fuck me, Tennessee. Yeah, Skip. Thank you so much, dude. You made the trip out here like way more enjoyable than me and my wife arguing over, did you take the right turn or not? So thank you.
Dude, it's been a pleasure having you on. Thank you so much.
But yeah, hey, please, Skip, on a side note, send me that link, and let's do that shit. I'm fucking serious.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, man. This was a whole lot of fun.
The first of many, my friend.
Oh, good. Nice comeback, bro. Very cool. All right, man. Well, hey, have a fucking great time in Germany, because I bet you fucking are. So I'm just, telling you something you don't already know. And tell your wife I said hello, and fucking right on, dude.
Yeah, man.
Keep the faith, brother.
Absolutely. Leave a note for Willie telling him I said hey.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Skip. Thank you so much, bro.
The pleasure has been mine. You take care of yourself.
All right, you too, man. And we'll hit each other up in the next few days. Blah blah blah.
You know it, man.
All right, brother. Talk soon.
All right.
All right, man. Bye-bye.
See you, man. All right. That'll be all for today. Remember, peace, love throughout the world, and don't forget to rock and roll. All right. That'll be all for today. Remember, peace, love throughout the world, and don't forget to rock and roll.